ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ नमः पाणिनिकात्यायन पतञ्जलिभ्यः शब्दविद्या संप्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यः नमस्कारः and welcome to our 211 class today after Diwali. So we've been studying here Avyayas, Srinivas. So Avyayas play a very vital role in the comprehension, understanding of Sanskrit language, and they are very, very useful. They are so useful that we have already seen their definition. They are not to be derived. They do not have gender. They do not have cases. They do not have number. So Sanskrit learning may look to some, because every noun has to be separately studied. But when we take up the study of Avyayas, it is so simple that you just look at the word and meaning. That's all. Take the word and its meaning, not to worry about its derivation, its gender, its case, number, etc. So we are going through these Avyayas, which are very, very important and essential in the study of Sanskrit. But the book also has introduced it at the right time, I feel. So here we go. We have seen number of Avyayas yesterday in the previous class. Today we are to go through page 319, and some pairs of Avyayas are explained here, Srinivas. Like yada, tada, yatha, tata, yadi, tarihi, which are used in pairs. So we will see that. Let us go, Srinivas.
First one.
Yada, tada.
Yada yada hi dharmasya gyanir bhavati bharata abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam sujamyaham.
Well, any student of Sanskrit knows this poem, the most popular poem, verse from the Bhagavad Gita, 4th chapter, 7th sloka, because this is often quoted poem, often quoted by gurus and people of Gita knowledge. They quote, and and where we come across this yada tada, relative pronouns, you can say, correlative pronouns, Avyayas, sorry, I am very sorry, Avyayas. Yada, whenever comes, you find mention of the tada. So it's the beginning, it's there. Yada, yada. When yada is repeated 2 times, yada means when. Yada, yada means 2 times it is repeated, whenever. Yatra, yatra, like Srinivas, yatra, yatra yogeshwaraha. Wherever. Yatra means where. In a relative sense, where. Tatra, followed by tatra. Tatra shrihi bhutihi vijaya, etc. Final version of Sanjaya. So yatra followed by tatra, yada followed by tada, but when yada is repeated, it is giving the meaning of whenever. So yada yada hi dharmasya glanihi bhavati bharata. Hey Bharata, hey Arjuna. Arjuna is addressed here as Bharata. Hey Arjuna, hey Partha, yada yada hi, whenever dharmasya glanihi, decline. Glani means hanihi. Glani, hanihi. Whenever there is a decline of dharma, righteousness. You know what is dharma? You can know by switching over to the Gita class. Dharma is a very comprehensive word which cannot be told. In nutshell, we say it is righteousness. Righteousness, such a big English word is used, but it's all compassing, all comprehensive word used here. So dharma, as we understand, when there is a moral fall in morality in general. So dharmasya glanihi yada yada bhavati bharata abhyutthanam adharmasya, and adharmasya abhyutthanam, rise of adharma. See, dharmas fall, rise of the adharma. Abhyutthanam adharmasya. Automatically, when dharma falls, see, imagine there are 2 things in life. Dharma falls means adharma rises. अभ्युत्थानम अधर्मस्य, यदा यदा अधर्मस्य अभ्युत्थानम उन्नतिः भवति, धर्मस्य ग्लानिः हानिः भवति, धर्मः नीचैः गच्छति, अधर्मः उच्चैः गच्छति, यदा यदा tada, now comes tada, then atmanam srujami aham, with that one yanadesha sandhi at the end, srujamyaham, srujami, simple verb, srujami, sruja to create, srujami aham, aham atra parameshwarah Sri Krishna, atmanam srujami. So God, the Parameshwara himself creates in order to put a check when there is a fall in dharma and a rise of adharma. He balances. So this balancing has to be done by God. So that is why we say avatara concept is that. Krishna avatara is called Purna avatara, Sampurna avatara. If you look at any avatara concept, all avatars are partial avatars. But God came in full power, full vigor only in Krishna avatara. That is why it is called Purna avatara. And he did all such things which a God does right from his childhood. So, tada atmanam srujamyam, I create myself. So God comes into the role. When does the role of God come in? When there is a decline of dharma and rise of adharma, God either sends some missionary, some of his people, or he himself comes. Here he says, I come myself. I create myself. Atmanam srujami aham. Aham atmanam srujami. So yada tada, I think you got it now.
Yes.
Now this glanir bhavati, we will also explain. This is visarga sandhi. Glanihi plus bhavati, glanir bhavati, visargasya refa. That is one sandhi. Abhyuthana dharmasya no sandhi. Tadatmanam is savarna dirgha sandhi. Very simple. Tada plus atmanam. So this is savarna dirgha sandhi. A plus a merges into a only. E plus e is equal to e. U plus u is equal to u. That is akaha savarne dirgha. Srujami aham. This has to be end sandhi. Srujami plus aham. E plus a is equal to ya. Srujamyaham. Iti plus adi. Ityadi. Etc. If you remember. We can go to another poem of Gita. Not Gita, I think this.
Yada sa deho jagarti tadedam cheshtate jagat. Yada swapiti shantatma tada sarvam nimilati.
So poem, I don't know, I have not looked into. Yada sa devo jagarti tadedam cheshtate jagat. Yada swapiti shantatma tada sarvam nimilati. So this is yada, yada is there, and finally we have tada. Yada sa devaha jagarti, whenever that yada, when sa devaha, that God, jagarti is awake. Tad tada idam, tadedam is, this is gunasandhi Srinivas. Tada is there. Tada plus idam, tadedam. Cheshtate jagat. This idam jagat, cheshtate also moves. I may also show. Tadedam. This is gunasandhi. We will also explain that above word srujamyaham. Srujami aham. This is yanadesha sandhi. This is yan, simply we say yan sandhi also. So yada sadevo, sadevaha, sahadevaha, that God, jagarti, whenever that God is awake, tada, then idam jagat chestati, idam jagat chestati. This jagat, this universe also moves. So what does it mean? When God is awake, we get awakened. Is it? When God becomes awake, when he is awake, the jagat idam jagat cheshtati. Cheshtam karoti. So this the universe, entire universe stirs, it moves because of the consciousness of the Supreme God. Yada swapiti sadevaha. Sadevaha is common here. When that God is sleeping, Shantatma. Swapiti Shantatma Devaha. That peace, essentially peaceful God, when he is sleeping, Tada, then Sarvam Nimilati. Everything closes, shuts. The universe also closes. So God never sleeps actually. If he sleeps, then everything has to be shut. Everything has to be slept. So it comes to close what we say generally, Srinivas. Tena vina trunamapi na chalati. Tena vina, without him, trunamapi na chalati. Even a blade of grass does not move without his permission, without his conscious permission. So some such idea is here. But watch here, yada, immediately followed in the second quarter by tada, where it is in sandhi, tada idam. Idam jagat cheshtati. Cheshta meaning is a verb which is used in Atmanepada, not cheshtati, te. So whenever you come across te, ite, ante, instead of ti, taha, anti, you should take it for Atmanepada group. There are only two groups of verbs. One is Parasmaipada, we have been studying thoroughly Parasmaipada. Another is called Atmanepada, where the endings are different. Ti becomes te, taha becomes ite, Anti becomes ante, ramante, mudaha, viramanti panditaha, some like that. So next line is that yada swapiti sadevaha shantatma, when that peaceful God sleeps, swapiti, swapam karoti or nidram karoti tada, then sarvam nimilati. Sarvam jagat, understood? Yeah. Nimilati, it also closes, goes to sleep.
Next, yatha tatha. Yatha tanam vina ragaha, yatha manam vina nrupaha, yatha danam vina hasti, tatha jnanam vina yati.
So here yatha and tatha are contrasted here. Yatha means as, tatha means so, in the similar manner. Yada is when, and tada means then. Yada, whenever, then. Yatha, as and when, tatha, in similar manner. Tatha means similar manner. Now, yatha tanam. Tanam is what? Musical harmony, musical note, mode you can say. Yatha tanam vina, just as without the musical mode, ragaha na bhavati. There cannot be any raga. Just as no raga can be there without the tana, tanam vina. Yatha, one more example, just as manam vina nrupaha, just as manam vina nrupaha, raja manam vina, a king without self-respect. Mana, abhimana, a king without self-respect. Yatha danam vina hasti. That means you cannot have a king without mana. You cannot have raga without tana. Isn't it? Yatha tanam vina ragaha na bhavati. Yatha manam vina nrupaha na bhavati is understood. Yatha danam vina hasti na bhavati. Tatha jnanam vina yatihi. So yatha, again, as danam vina hasti. Dana here means ikka in English. That rumination, a foam comes from a very powerful elephant. Mada, it is called mada. Dana, it is called mada. Mattagaja. Yatha danam vina, without the ikar, I don't know how to spell it, I-C-H-O-R, ikar. Yatha danam vina hasti, just like elephant without the ikar, Tatha, in the similar manner, now tatha is a similar, jnanam vina, vina jnanam, jnanam vina, without knowledge, yatihi, an ascetic. There cannot be an ascetic. Is it clear?
Yes.
So, yatha, 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 3 times used, and finally we are having tatha. Yatha tanam vina ragaha, yatha manam vina nrupaha raja, yatha danam vina asti. Dana here does not mean the dana in the common sense like charity. To see the spell, the pronunciation, we may take the help of the dictionary, Srinivas. What spelling I told you?
ICHOR.
Yeah, it is there. Ikar, something it is saying. We are not native English people. Ikar, it is saying. That is dana. Okay, next poem you can take up.
Yeah. Yatra tatra, yatra naryastu pujyante, ramante tatra devataha, yatraitastu na pujyante, sarvastatra phalaha kriyaha.
Sarvastatra phala kriya. There are sandhis here, therefore. Sarvastatra phala kriya. Now this is another often quoted poem attributed to Manu. Manu Dharma Shastra. Yatra naryastu pujyante ramante tatra devataha. Yatraitastu na pujyante. Yatraitastu. We'll break this sandhi. Yatraitastu na pujyante sarvastatra phalaha kriyaha. So yatra tatra finally you find in the last quarter. Yatra naryaha tu visarga sandhi. Naryaha tu pujyante. Now if you want you can show visarga sandhi. It's coming so many times now. Show them. And show them also where it is with cursor. Visarga becoming sa. It is there in last fourth. Visarga preceded by anything followed by ta or tha becomes sakara. Ramaha tarati, Ramas tarati, like that here. Naryaha plus tu. Naryastu. Got it? I will break the sandhis on the board, then we'll see. Yatra naryastu pujyante tatra ramante devataha. Yatra, next line is yatra yatraitaha. What is following? Yatraitastu na pujyante.
Yatraitastu na pujyante.
Na pujyante. Then there is sandhi tatra. Can you read that? Tatra aphala.
Sarvas tatra phalaha kriyaha.
Sarva is there beginning?
Sarvas tatra phalaha kriyaha.
Sarvaha. Okay. Then सर्वाः तत्र अफलाः क्रियाः. Is it visible? This ink is not good. Okay. How do you find this? Visibility? Okay. So everywhere, yatra etaha tu. This is not visarga sandhi. Yatra a plus a is, this is vriddhi sandhi. Vriddhi. Doubling. Yatra etaha, yatra itaha. This is visarga sandhi. Visarga sandhi you can see on the chart. This is visarga sandhi. This is savarna dhira sandhi. Savarna. This is again Tatra Phalaha. Oh, there is no sandhi here. I made by mistake here. That's all. Apalaha Kriya is a separate word. So Visarga dominantly comes. Vriddhi, Visarga, Visarga, Savarna. Savarna is the fundamental sandhi, very basic sandhi, where similar vowels join together, you get dirgha, you get elongation. So now it is clear, Srinivas. Yatra naryastu pujyante. Yatra nama yasmin deshe. Yatra means yasmin deshe, yasmin pradeshe, yasmin sthane, yasmin rashtre, whatever you take. Yasmin deshe, yasmin rashtre pradeshe, naryaha tu pujyante, where women are respected. Pujyante here means respected. Women must be respected. Where women are respected, tatra ramante devataha. Tasmin pradeshe, tasmin deshe, tasmin rashtre, tasmin grame, whatever unit of geography you take. Tasmin, tatra, tasmin grame, tasmin deshe, devataha ramante. Gods feel happy. They feel happy, ramante. Anandam anubhavanti, devataha. Yatra etaha naryaha. Now this etaha is a pronoun here. Remember, etat shabda. What is etaha? Etad. Esha, ete, etaha. Strilinga. Etad strilinga. Pullinga would be eshaha, etau, ete. Etaha. Yatra yasmin pradeshe etaha naryaha, which is already come. Naryaha is a nadi shabda like. Nadi, nadyau, nadyaha. Nari, naryau, naryaha. Yatra etaha naryaha na pujyante tatra tasmin pradeshe, tasmin deshe, tasmin grame sarvaha tatra sarvaha apalaha kriyaha. Sarvaha kriyaha apalaha bhavanti. Yatra naryaha na pujyante, where women are not respected, in whichever place, country, village, women are not respected, there tatra tasmin pradeshe, tasmin deshe, sarvaha kriyaha apalaha bhavanti. All actions become fruitless. Actions do not bear any fruit, they become useless. All your activity will become useless, will not bear any result. Tatra sarvaha kriyaha kim bhavanti? Apalaha bhavanti, nishpalaha bhavanti. Apalaha nama nishpalaha bhavanti. So what does the poem intend to convey? Women must be respected, otherwise that country goes to dog. There will not be any result coming out of the activity of the people. So much importance was given to women's women in India. Yeah, next poem, Srinivas.
This is from Shloka from
Manu.
his second one, sir. Now it is coming. It's from Hanuman Chalisa.
Hanuman, yeah.
Kirtanam tatra tatra krutamastakāñjalim Vashpavari paripurnalocanam marutim navata rakshasantakam.
Vashpa, it should be Vashpa. Vashpavari paripurna lochanam marutim namata rakshasantakam. So this is about Lord Hanuman's greatness. Wherever there is a praise of Lord Rama, his most devoted devotee, Hanuman happens to be there. That is what it is. Yatra yatra Raghunatha kirtanam bhavati. Let us understand. Yatra yatra, wherever Raghunatha Ramasya kirtanam stutihi bhavati. Wherever there is the praise of Raghunatha, Sri Ramachandra, the praise of Lord Rama, Raghunatha is here Raghukula Tilaka. Raghu he got a name because of his ancestor, great grandfather Raghu Maharaja. So Raghukula Tilaka is called the hallmark of Raghukula family, Raghu family. So yatra yatra, wherever Raghunatha Sri Ramachandra Kirtanam Bhavati, wherever there is the Kirtanas praise, there is the singing of glory of Lord Rama, tatra tatra, there Kruta Mastaka Anjalim. Kruta Mastaka Anjalim means with your folding, with your head bent down. Kruta Mastaka Anjalim with folded hands. With bending with folded hands. Kruta Mastaka Anjalim. See, when do we bend our head in reverence, in respect? When we go to a temple, Srinivas, we don't, when we not only temple before deity, even before any elderly person, any knowledgeable person, we bend ourselves. That means we are in a way surrendering our ego to that person. I am trying to take your blessing when I bend before you, because you are elderly, you are knowledgeable, you are so. Kruta Mastaka. Kruta Mastaka means you are bending down. Anjalim. And with folded hands you bend your head in honor of that. Bashpa Vari Paripurna Lochanam. That is, Hanuman is there readily bent, paying his tributes to Lord Rama. Wherever there is singing of Lord Rama, Hanuman is there with his bent head and Anjali, folded hands to Rama. We find him, but we can't see him. Bashpa Vari Paripurna Lochanam. What kind of Hanuman will be present there? With tears in his eyes. Bashpa Vari Paripurna Lochanam. His eyes will be filled with tears. Tears come in two occasions. Human being. When we are happy, when we are extremely happy, we burst out. Like we see in several competitions in sports. If they win World Cup, they burst out, cry out. If they win any tennis or any sport event or any such event, which competitive event. And we also break down when there is a tragedy in life. We also cry out in tragedy, we cry out in happiness. Human beings cannot resist both the extremities, either sadness or happiness. I know a person who won election and who was being taken in a procession, and when so many people joined the procession, he was unable to put up with the happiness and he had a massive heart attack and he died. This is a live example of a politician died of heart attack because he was so jubilated, he was so happy, he was in 9th cloud or 11th cloud, whatever, and he had a massive heart attack. Because some people cannot, we also had several incidents where a lottery ticket of some crores is, you get and then immediately you get a stroke, you get a heart attack. Oh, I got a, so anything is intolerable, too much of joy, too much of sorrow. So there, Bashpavari Paripurna, Marutim, that is Maruti is Hanuman, Namata, you salute. Rakshasantakam, he is the Rakshasantakam, he is the killer of Rakshasa. Rakshasanam Antakam, Antakam means terminator. He is the terminator, the killer of the Rakshasas. Namata, he janaha, bho janaha, yuyam namata, you all salute. You also salute that Hanuman who is present in the place wherever there is Rama Kirtana is going on. Next.
Tat tat. Yat tat.
Yat tat.
Yat karoshi
Yadashnasi. 9th chapter of Gita.
Yajjuhosi dadasi
Yat.
Yat tapasyasi
Kaunteya
tat
Kurushva Madarpanam. Yat karoshi yadashnasi yajjuhoshi dadasi yat. Yat tapasyati Kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam. Now this you have already studied in the 9th chapter, I think 27th it is poem noted here. Yat tat here. Yat karoshi. Yat karyam karoshi tvam. Tvam is implied here. He Kaunteya, is there na? Used?
Yes,
second line. Kaunteya. He Kaunteya, he Kunti Putra Arjuna, yat karoshi tvam. Tvam yat karoshi, yat karyam, yat karma karoshi. Yat ashnasi khadasi. Yad ashnasi. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, ashatu bhojane, asha bhojane. Ashnati means eats. Yad ashnasi, whatever you eat, tvam. Yad tvam ashnasi. Yat juhosi. Here there are simple halts on this. Yad juhosi. Yad juhosi. Yat only. This is also yad. Juhosi. Juha to sacrifice. Who to sacrifice? Who? Yaga. Juhosi means whatever you sacrifice. Whatever you offer, make an offer. Who? Juhosi. Yat dadasi. Yad yachasi. Whatever you give. See, this poem is teaching us science of religion. There is science of religion here. We are not supposed to, Srinivas, eat anything without making an offering. You know that. Our culture says that. If you eat that, then it becomes sin. You are eating sin. There is one more poem to this effect in Bhagavad Gita. Yagnasishtha asinas santo muchyante sarva kilbhishaihi. Yagnasishtaha. Muchyante sarva kilbhishaihi. If you make an offering and take the remaining sishta, yagna, yagnat yasishtam bhavati tad yadi ashnasi tad yadi khadasi sarva kilbhishaihi sarva papaihi pramuchyate. Yaha khadati saha pramuchyate. Yagnasishta ashinaha, eaters, muchyante, they are relieved of sarva kilbhishaihi, sarva papaihi muchyante. They are relieved of all the sins if they eat after the yajna, after making an offering to the Lord. Bhunjate tu agham papam. Bhunjate, eat. Agham ghoram papam. On the other hand, there may be some people, we also sometimes do, forget and do. Bhunjate tu agham ghoram papam ye janaha pachanti, cook atma karanat, for eating themselves, for self-enjoyment. Those who cook to eat for themselves are simply eating the terrible sin. But then how to live? There is also Jatragni, there is Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Asritaha. God is there within you also. So if you eat with that intention, then you are doing yajna. So same thing here. Yat karoshi, yat karyam karoshi, karma karoshi, yad ashnasi, yad annam ashnasi, yad phalam ashnasi, yat kinchit ashnasi, whatever you eat, yad juhosi, yad samarpayati, yagam karoshi, yat dadasi, danam karoshi, whatever you donate, whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you sacrifice, whatever you give, yat tapasyati, whatever you do, whatever tapasya you do. Kaunteya, hey Kaunteya, tat, now comes tat. Tat, kim kurushva madarpanam. Very simple. Krishna arpanam astu. Idam namama idam Krishnaya. Kurushva madarpanam. What the Gita says? You, whatever you do first offer it to me. Then what will I do? I will remove the reaction. Every action is an opposite and equal reaction. Every action is an opposite and equal reaction signs. So you eat something, that is how you must have already listened in Gita and Upanishad classes. Annam is defined as that which is eaten and which eats you. Adyate atticha bhutani tasmad annam taduchyate. Anna is called adyate, it is eaten. We eat anna. Atticha bhutani, it also eats us. Tasmad, therefore, annam taduchyate, that is called annam. So every eating involves a reaction. And to nullify this reaction, only God has the power to nullify. No human being has the power to take out the reaction of your eating except the Lord. So you simply offer it to him. He says that Kurushvatad Madarpanam, you just make an offering to me. Whatever you do, whatever you sacrifice, whatever you eat, whatever you donate, you just make an offering to me and rest I will take care of. Nice, na? It is very simple.
Yad Juhosi, which sandhi?
Yad Juhosi, Halsandhi, this is Halsandhi. The becomes ja here because it is followed by jakara. Juhosi is the verb, na? Yad Juhosi.
Yavat tavat.
Now lastly you are going to Shankara.
Yavat vittoparjana saktaha tavat kriya parivaro raktaha paschad jivati jarjara dehe vartam kopi na pruchhati gehe.
This is sung by our MS Subba Lakshmi very beautifully. Bhaja Govinda Stotra, this is from Yavat vittoparjana saktaha tavan nija parivaro rakta paschad jivati jarjara dehe vartam na pruchhati vartam kopi na pruchhati gehe. Yavat, I can't sing, not a good reciter. Yavat vitto, very beautifully she sings. Many people know this. It's a very popular Bhaja Govinda Stotra. Now here Yavat Tavat we have to trace. Yavat means as long as. Like in the previous class I told you, if you remember, there is one internal prediction of Ramayana. Yavat sthasyanti graya saritascha mahitale tavat Ramayana katha lokeshu pracharishyati. I have told you, similar like that. Yavat vittoparjana saktaha. Very beautifully worded. Poetry comes out like that from bhaktas. When you are in devotion, when you are in a yoga marga, automatically knowledge and poetry comes. Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojite Janayati Ashu Vairagyam Jnanam Cha. Jnana you get and also Vairagya you get. Once you start Bhakti Yoga, they say. So like that, here is a great devotee, Shankaracharya. Yavat vitta uparjana saktaha. What is vitta? Vittasya uparjane. Vitta means vittasya dhanasya uparjane arjane, in earning saktaha bhavati manavaha manusyaha. Naraha manusyaha yavat kalam dhana arjane saktaha shaktaha bhavati. Saktaha nama raktaha bhavati. As long as man is involved in making money. This part of the sloka means Yavat vittoparjana saktaha means as long as a man is involved in making money, tavat, followed immediately, tavat, so long, nija parivaraha, his own family members, not neighbors. Nija swa parivaraha, sviya parivaraha, nija parivaraha, swa kutumbam, tasya kutumbameva. Sviya kutumbam raktaha bhavati kasmin tasmin purushe raktaha bhavati. His own family will be interested in him. Look at the two words, great words, Srinivas. Saktaha and raktaha. One is saktaha. As long as one is involved in making money, earning money, so long his family will be interested in him. Understand? Anybody can try this. Tavat nija parivaraha kutumbam kutumbaha raktaha bhavati. Nija parivaraha raktaha bhavati. So long his family will be interested in him. Okay, what happens once he stops earning money? See, how did Shankara know? He never went to any office. He never earned money, but he was such a great sage and a great yogi that he knew all this by watching. Paschat, afterwards, when you are no more capable to earning money. Paschat means paschat, jivati, afterwards, jivati jarjara dehe. Afterwards, in old age, jarjara dehe, in your old body, your body is dilapidated. Jarjara means all loosened. Afterwards, when he lives in his old age, in his old body, you can say, jarjara dehe, paschat jarjara dehe jivati sati. When he is, this is Sati Saptami, after we will come to that. Paschat naraha jivati, jarjara dehe jivati. When he lives in his old body, in old age, okay? Vartam kopi na pruchati gehe. Nobody, kopi means, kaha api, that is. Again Visarga Sandhi, kaha api. Na kopi means nobody. Kopi means somebody. Kopi means somebody. Na kopi means nobody. Vartam na kopi pruchati. Nobody asks what, how are you, etc. When you are in old age. Gehe, gruhe. Gehe means gruhe. In his own house. In that person's, in his own house, nobody asks, how are you? Vartam na kopi pruchati gehe. Kada paschat yada manushyaha naraha jarjara dehe jivati. When he lives in his old age, with a old body, nobody cares for him because he is not earning anymore. They will be only praying, God take him soon. So, what Shankaracharya is trying to tell us through this Bhaja Govinda, this particular poem, that all human relations, Srinivas, are money centered. You earn money, then your own family will love you. If you stop earning money, then your own family will hate you, will not like you. So the so-called love towards wife, towards children, towards relatives is all centered around money. If you give them good gifts, they say, my brother is very good. If you don't give them anything, they will curse you. So, money-centric relations. So, that is why he says, Vittam anartham bhavaya nityam. So, he says, well, to some extent it is okay in a social order. Is it clear now? Yavat vittoparjana saktaha tavan nija parivaro raktaha paschat jivati jarjara dehe vartam kopina pruchati gehe. Everything is understandable here. We move. Now Vivaranam. What is Vivarana? Sarvanama shabdeshu yat tat shabdayoho nityaha sambandha bhavati. Now we have already noted there is always a Nitya Sambandha, means always they are united. Whenever there is yat is there, tat follows. Vakye yat shabdasya prayoge tat shabdasya prayogaha avashyam bhavati. Even in a sentence also, whenever yat is used, tat follows. Avashyam, it has to follow. You can't otherwise make a sentence without taking the tat. Now, for example, a simple example I will give you, Srinivas. Aham yat vadami, tat shrunu. What I am saying, you listen to that. Yat tat. Anywhere you get it. Ataha, therefore, yat tat ityetau. These two. Sahaiva prayoge samanataya agachata. So we have seen already, they always come together. Whenever there is yat comes, tat follows. Yatha, for example, yada tada, yatha tatha, yatra tatra, yat tat, yadi tarihi. Yadi means if, tarihi means then. Then yavat tavat. Yavat means as long as, tavat is so long. So the last we have seen yavat vittoparjana saktaha. So examples have already been shown in the above poems. They will not say. Move to next page. Sorry, Kala Vachakani Avyayani. Now we are going over to Avyayas, no doubt, but relating to time. time related avyayas. Adholikitani avyayani patata. Read. You can read, Srinivas.
Adya shvaha parashvaha praparashvaha hyaha parahyaha praparahyaha sadhyaha adhuna samprati
Pura. Now I think in the beginning of this book we came across this in the beginning. Again it has to be repeated. Upari likitani avyayani kalam bodhayanti. Above mentioned avyayas indicate, show time. Prathama Dikshayam Bhavantaha Bahutra. Now, book also says, in the first Diksha book, you all have seen Bahutra in many places, Bahuda in many ways. Etani Avyayani Prayuktavantaha. You have used these avyayas in many places and many ways. Ataha, therefore, Etani Avyayani, these avyayas, Etani, therefore, these avyayani iti gnatva prayogan kurvantu. Now, you know them, identify them as avyayas, and then make use. Yatha, for example, again, Adya Somavasaraha. We will replace this. Not today is not Somavasara. Adya Shukravasaraha. Now today in India it is Shukravasa, Friday. Well, if you go by the book, Somavasara is Monday. Adya refers to today. Today it is Monday, Somavasara. Come to the left. Yaha, left is Yaha means yesterday. Ravi Vasaraha, yesterday was Sunday. If today is Monday, then go a little down, yesterday. Parakyaha, day before yesterday. Shanivasaraha was Saturday. Then go still a step before Shanivasara. Praparahyaha Shukravasaraha. Day before, I think in English we don't have Srinivas. Yesterday, day before yesterday, a day before yesterday. I don't know how to say that. You have any word in English? Yesterday, day before yesterday. Day before yesterday, you say. You can't say that. So here we are adding praparakyaha. Today, adya, yaha, yesterday, parahyaha, day before yesterday, and praparahyaha, day before yesterday. Now come to the right side, ascending. Adya Somavasaraha, today is Monday. Shvaha, tomorrow. Mangalavasaraha, tomorrow it will be Tuesday. Parashvaha, day after tomorrow, Budhavasaraha, that will be Wednesday. Praparashvaha, day after tomorrow is Guru Vasaraha. So this way these avyayas all refer to time, kala. Kala bodhakani avyayani, you can say. So yaha, now remember, adya is time. We start in the center. You can go to the left for yesterday, day before yesterday. You can go to the right hand, you can use for tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. Shvaha, parashvaha, praparashvaha, yaha, parayaha, praparayaha. Okay? Then Sankhya Vachakani again. After Kala Vachakani, we are going to Sankhya Vachakani. Numerical avyayas. Avyayas relating to numerals. Adholikitani avyayani patata. Now you read, Srinivas. Sakrut, not Sukrut. Trihi, Chatuhu, Panchavaram. Shadvaram, Saptavaram, Astavaram, Navavaram, Dashavaram, and it goes on. Varam means times. It increases by that number. Okay?
Yes.
Now, to explain this, Sakrut means, Srinivas, once. Just once, as we say in English, just once. Sakrut agacha griham. If I say, Sakrut mama griham agacha. Come once my home. Dvihi. Dvihi means two times. You can understand, Dvi is a very popular numerical number. Dvi. Trihi means three times. Chatuha means four times. Panchavaram means 5 times. Shadvaram means 6 times. Saptavaram, no, that is not there in the book, I am repeating here. Okay? Panchavaram 5 times, Shadvaram 6 times, Saptavaram 7 times, like that it goes. So you got it? Sakrut means once. Dvihi 2 times. Trihi 3 times. Chatur
4 times.
Panchavaram. Now from Pancha onwards it takes Varam times. Panchavaram 5 times. Shadvaram like that. Next you read.
Yeah.
Ekadha Aikadhyam
Aikadhyam
Dvidha Dvedha Tridha
Tredha
Chaturdha
Panchadha
Shodha
Saptadha Ashtadha Navadha
Dashadha.
Shatadha Sahasradha.
Now everywhere. Now to understand this Kala, Sankhya Vachakani Avyayani, second set, Ekadha means one way. Ekadha, not once, in one way. Like you know, Anekadha means in many ways. A single manner. Aikadhyam also means same thing. So there is an oblique here, Srinivas. Ekadha, when you say, or you say Aikadhyam, both are same. Dvidha, in 2 ways. This is not an avyaya of times. Like Dvihi means 2 times above. Above it is Dvihi means 2 times. Trihi means 3 times. But here ways. Ekadha, Dvidha, in 2 ways. See, Eka Nadi Agre Gatva Dvidha Bhavati. One river moving ahead gets divided into 2 ways. Okay? So that is it. Ekada Dvidha means in 2 ways. Dvedha also means same thing. Now, Ekameva Brahma Tridha Avagamyate. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. Ekameva Brahma, Brahma Tattvam Eka Eva. Brahma Eka Eva. Tridha Avagamyate. He is understood in 3 ways. Ekaha Brahma, Dvitiyaha Ishvaraha, Tritiyaha Vishnu. That concept of Trinity is there, na? So 3 ways. Eka Eva Brahma, Tridha Avagamyate. Parabrahma is only one, but he is understood in 3 ways. So Tridha means, I am just giving that example. Tridha also means same ways. Chaturdha, 4 ways. Varnashrama dharma chaturdha vibhaktaha. ऐसे Varnashrama dharma chaturdha vibhaktaha. The varnas and ashramas are divided in 4 ways. Chatvaraha ashramaha, chatvaraha varnaha. Chaturdha vibhaktaha. So Shoda. Now here onwards there is Shoda is okay in 6 ways. Oh, Pancha omitted. Panchadha means in 5 ways. Shoda 6 ways. Saptada 7 ways. Ashtada 8 ways. Navadha, like that you go ahead, so many numbers. Dashadha, Shatada, Sahasrada. Shatada means in 100 ways. Sahasrada in 1000 ways. Well, that is in ways. Now third one you have to read.
Ekashaha, Dvishaha, Trishaha,
Chatushaha,
Panchashaha, Shatashaha, Sahasrashaha.
Now here is by how to say Ekashaha, 1 by 1. We have na? Boys come 1 by 1. Balaha Ekashaha agachantu. Ekashaha means 1 by 1. So that is understood now. He balakaha ekashaha agachantu. You come one by one in a row. Sorry. Dvishaha by twos. 2 by 2. By twos. Balakaha dvishaha agachantu. Bho balakaha dvishaha agachata. You can say otherwise. Come in twos. 2 by 2. 2 boys. Dvishaha. Trishaha by threes. Now you can understand that.
Yes, sir.
1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, Chatushaha 4 by 4, by 4s, or you say by 2s, by 3s, by 4s. Srinivas.
Yes, sir.
That way also you can. Panchashaha means by 5s, Shatashaha means hundreds, by hundreds, Sahasrashaha means by thousands, by thousands. So, etani sankhya-vachakani avyayani. Upari likhitani avyayani sankhya-mulakani bhavanti. They are based in numerals. Tesham prayogaha evam bhavati. So, their usage is like this, already notified. Then, Srinivas, 3 sentences you have to read.
Ramaha Sakrut eva Banam
Prayungte.
Prayungte.
Now, Rama, here is Sakrut. Which one? For all the 3 Sankhya Vachaka Avyayas, he is giving 3 examples here. Rama, Sakrut, ta changes to the. That is invariably takes place in Sandhi, ordinary Sandhi, before a vowel or soft consonant. So, Rama, Sakrudeva, you can also join this, Srinivas. Sakrut eva Sakrudeva. Sakrud eva Banam Prayungte. Means Rama uses his arrow only once. What is Rama popular for, you know? Eka Bana. Eka Bharya. Eka Vachanam. So, for one word, for one arrow, for one wife, keeping, and so one promise he keeps up. Ramaha Sakrud, once, eva, only once, Banam Prayungte. He uses his arrow only once, no 2 shots, only 1 shot. Now, that is Sakrud is explained. Dharmaha, Arthaha, Kamaha, Mokshaha iti Purusharthaha Chaturdha Bhavati. So, Purushartha is in 4 ways available. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha iti Purusharthaha Chaturdha Vibhaktaha also you can say. Is divided into 4 ways. Then Shaha. Shatashaha Patitva Jadahana Avabudhyati. Now this is an example for here. Shatashaha Patitva, even after reading by 100 times. Shatashaha Patitva, even after reading by 100 times. 100 times. Shatashaha Patitva Jadaha, Jadabuddhihi, a dull fellow. Jada means a dull student and less intelligent fellow. Na avabuddhya, doesn't understand. Even after reading by 100 times, a dullard does not understand anything. Jada, na avabuddhya. No, this is not Atmanipada. This is Atmanepada. You are right, Atma. But what I thought it looks like passive construction, but not. It is Atmanepada. Avabuddha, to know, to understand. Na avagacchati, na avabudhyati. So jadamatihi, mandamatihi, shatashaha patitvapi na avagacchati, avabudhyati. So these are the examples given here. Further on, we have to read, Srinivas, you can read. I think we can start afresh this page to 321, Shubham Bhuyat.